What's up? What's up? It's your girl Cloe Luv, and we're back for another amazing episode of Cloes Couch with my co-host DJ Takeover and my other co-host Swizzy I. One thing's for sure, we gonna always keep it real. Two things for certain, you may not like everything that we say, and it so get a little ratchet up in here. Today we're gonna talk about what is a rat. I had this conversation. It's been something that's been, egging me. So we want to come into the new year with this clarification for everybody. What is a rat takeover?
I have no clue what a rat is. I'm from Queens.
Well, not the train station rat. What is rat in an urban culture when you're so-called telling? When is it telling and when is it acceptable in your opinion?
In my opinion, I'm gonna let y'all talk first because my opinion is a little different because in certain situations you just
beloved, expound, bro.
Sometimes people just rat. You got to rat.
You got to rat.
Nah, you don't got to. Like I said, I'm from Queens. The only time we talk about rats is to the exterminator.
Well, what is rat, Swizzy?
I feel like, in layman's terms, if you and another person commit a crime together, you know what I'm saying, and one gets caught and the other gets away, and the one that gets held by law enforcement decides to tell and says the person that also committed the crime with me was a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
So
it takes down. That's one version of ratting. You have another version of ratting is the code of the streets, where your opposition then shoots you, right?
Or does anything.
Does anything. Stab, shoot you, do whatever it is. The law is to handle it in the street.
Okay.
The moment you run to law enforcement to even tell on your opposition is also ratting.
Okay. Now, what do you say, Mr. DJ Takeover? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Alright, so I agree, but
yeah.
Looking more into it,
yeah.
What about y'all commit the crime together? They have both y'all on camera from y'all left the crib. They know who both y'all are. This is this is this person that the other person is pretty much
done for,
and he's just asking you, "Oh, is this you?" You're just confirming stuff, but then you're still snitching.
Is that still snitching?
Whoa! What do you mean you're confirming? What are you confirming?
Yo, the officer showing you on tape with your boy when y'all left the crib, when y'all bought the gun, got y'all on tape on Instagram, talking about what y'all was doing.
So what am I confirming? I'm like, I don't know this nigga. I don't know that person.
You don't know this nigga?
I don't know.
And it's you on tape?
And it's you on tape.
You just gotta go to the grave with it. I'm not gonna be like, this is Derek.
And they still go bag your mans because
I read you still, but you didn't rap.
You think he's gonna believe you didn't rat? It's the point. It's all right there for you. Half the niggas is not even ratting, but it's just like, my nigga, y'all niggas was just dumb from the get.
So do you feel like if it's a situation where it's gonna look like you did it anyway, you might as well just save yourself a few years or jail time period?
I mean, when you jammed up, I'm sure that's what they thinking. Like, nigga, they got us all. They got everything right there on tape. They coming for you tomorrow anyway. So why am I not gonna just say, okay, yeah, and get some time off?
Because your man can be on the run. Give him some time to run. If he know they coming, give him some time to run.
If he want to run or not, what they have to do with what's going on?
Because he'd be like, listen,
in the hot
look,
seat,
the officer be like, listen, you sent. Here we have your partner in crime. Hold on, your partner in crime. Here's both of you on camera. Where does he live? Well, Derek Alexander lives on this block. Blah blah blah.
They
blah.
know where. I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying that. They know where he lived. They know. They're not gonna be like Derek Alexander.
Wait, but it's a local level and it's a federal level, bro. It's not the feds. If the feds is watching you, they got. Once the feds watch you and they got you, they got you.
If it's the feds or NYPD, they know where you live.
Not all of them.
I know where you live. I can go on your Instagram and know where you live. It's not that difficult.
Some niggas.
So why do you think that they asked then? Do you think that it's just to implement that whole street code and show?
They asked because it'll be easier in court just to be like, yo, your boy said, he confirmed.
So then when you think about it that way, the friend who knows that they're coming anyway, do you think that they would want you to cooperate to get some time off? Because they know they cooked anyway?
Listen, again, the law...
Is that being selfish to not want your man to get what he could, knowing that I'm cooked anyway?
Nah, listen, the law is this. we need black and white. I need paperwork to say my man rat. I need the affidavit to say that my man snitched. Until then, he did the right thing. The cops could say whatever to try to swindle me.
No, I'm talking about your man, right? Let's say you're on the run, right?
Right.
And you know that they're coming for you anyway. Wouldn't you want your man to agree or take whatever deal he could? Because you're cooked, no matter what. You're barbecued,
no,
right?
I mean, he gonna have to take whatever deal he's gonna take.
Would you be mad at him if he does exactly what Takeover's saying? Confirm things that they already knew. Not give them nothing new. Even if he's testifying.
We don't talk to the police.
You don't say, yo, the cop gonna be like, is that you on the tape? Yeah, that's me on the tape.
Is that your man on the tape? I don't know who that is.
My nigga, you clear. My nigga,
and they got mad pictures.
You're gonna say that. You're gonna
say
that at first, but then when they just show you wedding pictures and all this stuff.
So you tell them this. You be like, yo, so since y'all know who it is, y'all know more than me. Why you asking?
Listen, you wanna know why niggas is even more dumb? Because we sit here and talk about snitching when it's like, my nigga, I should be telling you what the cops, what I found out from the cops. I should hit you on the Be like, yo, my nigga, they coming tomorrow. Get low.
How you gonna do that?
Just call on the phone, nigga.
How you gonna do that?
Call on the phone, they tap. Fuck it. At least you got that.
Listen,
you gotta go.
Your man, if you guys are smart criminals, he's already took flight.
Yeah,
y'all already understand what's happening right now.
So it should be not even a discussion. If you do crime, you should know how this shit work. It shouldn't even be a discussion.
But there's no telling. There's no talking. There's no cooperation.
So this is not snitching, though.
It's cooperating.
He's saying that it's. So this is where the clarification on one part is what I needed. He's saying it's not snitching if they already knew the information. Snitching is when you reveal things that was unknown. Correct? Yeah. If they already know, and you're saying, well, somebody's I'm not gonna fight down what's right in front of my face, and
you say I don't answer questions. I'm not talking.
I'll plead the fifth.
I'm not talking to you. That's it. The moment you start molding mouth in,
but the point is, when you do that,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't even matter.
Yo, it don't matter, bro.
They showing you who they coming for.
You know what this is showing? It's about honorability. It's showing your integrity. It's showing your respect. Listen.
Nobody knows what you said in that room.
I don't care what it is, because I'm gonna ask them if they telling me, yo, you know your man.
They lying though.
They're gonna tell you that anyway.
You know what I'm gonna say? We're the black and white. I need the paperwork.
They're gonna tell you that anyway. And
I'm gonna tell them I need the paperwork.
They can provide that.
They can provide fake paperwork.
Easy.
Even if they do, it's a lot that they gonna have to do to try to provide that, bro.
Nah, you and your boy gotta know what it is off the rip.
So
don't cooperate. If me and you get jammed, don't cooperate.
Not cooperate. What is there to cooperate with?
I'm saying you know. Don't cooperate.
I'm not even going down. I'm not even going down. If I do a crime, I know like I'm doing a crime that nigga. If they come, I'm gonna die for this. Otherwise, not. Yeah, it's not worth it.
It ain't worth it. I feel you on that. The other part that's very disturbing to me is that now you're saying that ratting, or it always has been, that I'm supposed to do time for my opposition.
Wait. That's we got to differentiate something here now.
Yeah, let me hear this.
If you're a civilian, the rules don't apply. If you're playing in the streets, you gang banging, you're active in street life, and took on the code of conduct of the streets. These are when those rules apply.
So when it came to the streets, I've seen documentaries. I don't know how true they are, and I haven't ran with like any mob ties or anything or certain gangs. But I've seen situations where they would throw the police to their competition's way to get them out the way. And we've seen situations where the police is working with gangs and got mafia ties, and they're Xing out the opposition so that the money could keep flowing through the illegal situation. So is that still not ratting if the police is down with it? Or if you're just throwing it that way to get rid of your op?
That's called nasty work. That's dirty work.
How is that? So that doesn't, this is where it gets confusing.
There's
so it's
laws.
Okay to play with the police once everybody's...
There's never okay to cooperate with law enforcement. At all. Absolutely none. There's no cooperation with law enforcement.
What if you were a drug dealer that don't do no like crime where you don't
you're a drug
nobody.
dealer, you're already doing a crime.
You don't shoot nobody. You ain't with the killing, but then you got niggas who's with killing niggas and all that. And then
you're still a criminal, beloved.
Bro.
No matter, I'm just not a killer, but I'm a drug dealer. I'm still committing crime. You're still a part of the street life.
Selling weed is
all the rules. Once you start to play in the streets, all the rules apply. Unless you're a complete civilian, who has no ties to street life, who works a regular 9 to 5
So
status quo.
a drug dealer can't snitch. So that a drug dealer can't snitch on a child trafficker.
Yeah.
No, you gotta understand.
Nah,
when you're moving, you're moving the level of criminal activity versus pedophilia and predatorial behavior. Is not criminal activity.
Of selling
What's
weed?
that?
What?
If it's not criminal activity.
No, all them need to die.
What's the difference of selling weed and you're killing people? That's a deal.
Weed don't kill people.
I know, but if you're somebody who killed
One
people,
one is a crime against humanity. That's what it's called. So
you're killing somebody, taking life.
Killing
so
someone
now
is
if
a
I
crime
snitch on
against
somebody
humanity.
who's a killer,
Selling weed is
no.
like,
What I'm saying is the again, these are laws that are provided by the streets that deal with certain brackets of activity.
Right, so you're missing
when you're going into sodomy and pedophilia and kids, that's a whole different thing.
So what about killing people is not the same thing? Killing people is in the same realm.
No, I'm saying if you're murdering, we're talking about street life. If I'm blood and you Crip, right?
Murdering somebody
and you bang on me, you know what I mean? I can't run to the police and be like, take over, shot me, you know what I mean? Or shot my man and killed him. I'm supposed to handle you in the street.
Why? I'm not a killer. What if I'm not a killer though, and you're a killer?
I just smoke. I just sell weed.
I just sell weed.
I'm just talking about. I just gave you the instance. If you body me, I'm not saying if you're.
So what we're saying is that
I'm
people who live by a certain code of life, like you out here, you talking about guns, you talking about gangster life, and you doing all. You gotta come with what gangster life.
Yeah, you gotta.
If you're just like a college student who's selling some bud, you're not really a criminal. You're just selling some bud. You're not caught up in the lifestyle.
Yeah, but they're not in the streets. They're it's different. Like if you watch your Power, you look at Tariq. He got one foot in the streets because of who his family is, and he got one foot in college.
But that's my point. If I'm not in the streets and you're a killer, am I wrong for snitching on you?
It's going to be wrong once law enforcement gets involved and you say, "Yo, he is selling to the entire college campus."
I'm not saying about
but
selling.
But he's still a civilian.
I'm still a civilian. I'm just selling.
No, once you decided to pick this game up and knew the risk
of selling weed.
If there's risk to any drug dealing that you're doing. There's risk.
Yeah, the risk.
If you get pitched,
the risk is I could fucking get robbed.
That's part of the risk too. Getting robbed. It's part of the risk.
Not getting killed because if I'm not violent, here, take the weed. I'll just go buy some more and continue by my life.
Or if they kill one of his friends for God forbid they kill one of his friends.
Somebody stole the weed and killed him. So now I'm wrong for snitching?
Word. Because I'm not about that lifestyle.
I'm not about that life. I was just
you know why you're gonna be a snitch? Because you got into the life.
Okay, so under those same rules, a killer or a drug dealer is it snitching if they how do you make that not snitching if you're no longer
dealing with pedophilia.
You're no longer. What I'm saying is you're no longer a civilian when you get yourself involved in any type of criminal activity.
Okay.
Right? You're no longer a civilian. You mean you took an oath to take either the time, the jokes you're about to get, the whatever comes with that game. You took an oath to that. So now, if you're gonna play by those rules, right? You can't play foul.
So you're saying that someone who sells weed, unless they're willing to commit murder, or they shouldn't sell weed, unless they're willing to go to a complete lifestyle. Like you can't just be a college kid who want to make some money on the side and sell weed. You have to live the whole lifestyle.
No, I'm not saying it's not about taking what comes with it. It's about the end game is law enforcement will come check you. And the moment that law enforcement come check you, you start telling outside of yourself.
So what about
you're ratting? You're a snitch.
What about I sell weed, right? No, the cops don't never know that you selling weed, right?
Right.
And then somebody rob one of your mans and kill one of your mans, and then now, like you said, the cops gonna come and question you and shit. So what side am I on? I'm a civilian or I'm a drug dealer?
No, you choose. After that, you're gonna turn quickly back into a civilian and realize this life ain't for you. Now you gotta go back to a civilian, but that don't make you no less of a rat.
That ain't making listen.
You rat. You're done. It just doesn't matter because you chose.
And then they would still sell their drugs. Then what?
What do you mean? Still sell their drugs and then what?
I don't get how they being a rat. Like I don't get.
No, because once law enforcement picks them up and that other person bodied your man and he start telling because he's afraid to pick the gun up and go handle it. You just you gotta go back to being a civilian, beloved, or you go back to selling drugs, but your name ain't good.
You was a civilian the whole time because you never.
No, this is what people. This is what people are confusing, bro. You gotta understand what comes with it.
Anytime you do any illegal activities, you've left civilianship. If
you left it. It don't count. You can't play both sides, bro.
There's levels to it. That's what I get. What you're saying. There's levels to everything.
That's a fact.
Just because I sell weed don't mean I'm a murderer. Just because I'm a murderer don't
right.
mean that I'm a
It's
pedophile.
all different types of criminals.
All different type. But once I guess he's saying once you jump off the boat, everybody gotta either swim or sink. And that brings me to again. I've seen, documentaries, I've spoken to people, and I've heard of organizations that have redirected the cops to their oppositions, even if it wasn't true. Just playing nasty. Like they're doing the crime, but they saying they did it. That for some reason wasn't considered snitching in big organized crime families. They didn't consider it snitching if they threw their ops under the bus because they were eliminating the competition. So when did it become?
You gotta understand.
You're supposed to take time, and you're not
still
supposed to
snitching, but they were just showing you their side of the story, so they didn't.
This is what I'm trying to show you. It wasn't. It was a dirt. They played dirty. They played different. You see, I
don't think that's snitching. If I tell on my op this, I don't think that's snitching.
How
I don't feel
is
like
that
that's
not
snitching.
snitching? If you
I don't think that makes me a rat.
You don't listen. You don't because you don't want. You really honestly, you don't really want jail. You really don't want jail for nobody. You don't wish that on you.
Yeah, but I definitely don't want jail for my op.
No.
If it's my man and we did this, whatever, that's one thing. But you want me to now take time for a dude I don't rock with? I'm gonna use a specific situation that everybody knew that was public, and unfortunately you lost a friend in the Troy Ave situation.
Right. Rest in peace, banger.
Yeah, he was in a situation where, per the story, a gun was drawn on him, Banger was killed, and he picked up the same gun and pursued the person who shot at them, right? And when it came time for him to face the police, he told them what happened. I didn't bring the gun to the club. I didn't, the reason, they got him on tape, so there was no question that he shot, right? Now he got to explain what he's doing with that gun that may have his opposition's bodies on it, or why he was in position to be shooting at people that he hit, or civilians that had nothing to do with it. What is he supposed to do? Plead the fifth? They got him on tape. We all saw the tape.
It wasn't nothing son could have did.
It's a whole lot of gang shit.
No. Nah, be honest with you.
For a dude that killed my man?
Listen, son was supposed to, on a militant vibes. Mm-hmm. He was supposed to just retreat and regroup a little bit and come back and handle it in the street.
When they give you there was no coming back. They had him on tape shooting people. There was no leaving unless you explain this.
No, because you make your bail. You out in the free world for a little bit. You supposed to go clap. You supposed to go clap that. You supposed to clap whoever.
You get bail.
You gonna go catch another body that they looking.
Yo, but what I'm saying is no. Listen, what I'm saying is, you gotta understand what son is promoting, bro.
That's a whole fact.
You activated a certain type of way in your music, bro. You gotta understand the rules to this, bro. Just because now the shoe is on the other foot, you can't go back and play civilian and start telling because it's your op. You was supposed to go kill that man that killed your man.
Just said no, but the nigga.
I'm just saying that's the rules.
All on tape.
Yeah, they got you.
The man got bail. Once you got bail,
there would be no bail unless you explain to us how you. Because in New York.
Okay, but listen, even if there is bail, I'm gonna bail out, I'm gonna spend my bread, and I'm gonna go catch another body, and they go sit up for two bodies.
If you're about that life,
that's what I'm saying. You gotta be about that.
Because I said that in my raps.
Yo, it's not about saying it's about accepting the code of the street. You can't say I'm a real nigga, I'm a street nigga, I'm this nigga. Yo, don't accept the codes to the streets, bro. It's rules to this, bro. It's just laws.
But niggas is
be a civilian. All right, just be a civilian.
In the streets and don't even be in the streets.
My nigga, what I'm trying to tell you is that just be a civilian, bro. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be regular. It's okay to work.
So if I never snitched on anything, if I did time for my mans, never told, and I never snitched on anybody in my circle, but a nigga that put me in a situation where I'm caught on tape committing a crime because of something my op did, I'm supposed to sit up for that dude too? Yeah,
let's explain what your op do. What your op do?
And he's some dirty nigga.
Hold on, what up? Let's explain it. What your op do?
Your op, he got some beef with somebody in the street or some
shit. The op did what he was supposed to do. He seen beef. he man down to his opposition. That's war. It's casualties of war. He's supposed to do that.
You just hang around a dirty nigga and niggas try to clap your man, and then you just had to clap them niggas real quick because you saw what's going on, and you're gonna go sit up.
I'm gonna do my time. I'm gonna do my time.
Dirty nigga
don't matter.
Not gonna put no money on your books.
Listen.
No nothing.
Hold on. When you talking about the dirty nigga that I don't bang with like that?
That you don't bang with. Facts. Oh, you talking about the nigga you bang with?
Hold on. I'm not talking about somebody I bang with. The only time I'm letting mine fly is for somebody I bang with.
My nigga, if you have the ratchet and bullets is flying and it's coming towards your direction because somebody's in your area or with you,
you're gonna have to
clap back.
That's the whole
thing.
So he's saying like, what if you in a situation where there's a third party, somebody, like it's all three of us, and the Takeover got a man.
Shit,
blame on the Queens nigga, cause Takeover got a man that he bring around. You don't really rock with that man, but he's always in something. So now all of us is together, and they after Takeover man. They shooting in our direction.
I'm gonna pass him the blicking, like I'm gonna handle that.
They shooting in our direction. You got time to pass the blick. You gotta clap back.
You just close your eyes and clap back.
Listen, on some real G shit. On some real G shit, if we live niggas like that, you gotta have a strap. I gotta have a strap. Your man gotta have a strap.
But in this situation that we're talking about, apparently nobody had the strap. That's why.
You in Urban Plaza. You can't. Somebody got it in there. But I'm saying it's one of those supposedly.
Yeah, so the nigga who had it got clapped and the shit fell and it was right in front of you. So nigga, you gotta pick it up, close your eyes, clap back and get up out of there.
And then what
I'm saying is,
and while he was doing that,
if I retrieve the weapon, right? I'm not just going in there and banging on anything. I'm looking for my target and I'm banging.
He was looking, but you know how people shoot? They do the whole West Coast creep and then they...
You ever been in a club brawl, nigga? You not
finding... Come on, I did. Club
You're not going to find
man.
Nothing. You know everything is moving, nigga.
It's not about not be moving. No then you got to retreat because look. Now he picks up the ratty and he clapped an innocent woman now. You done. You didn't even clap your target. Now you clapped another body, so they're gonna put everything on you now. Like you're gonna do a football. You're gonna do 500 years.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you're saying the fact that he wasn't prepared for that situation, it already went. So you what do you think he would have looked like if his man got shot and he retreated and he didn't even attempt? You a
superstar. That's not your job. You gotta understand when you a star, you on a certain line. We don't expect Jay. We in a club and it's a brawl.
He ain't no Jay.
I'm just saying, no matter. He's the superstar of the group. Somebody else is supposed to do that.
We do expect Jay. Didn't Jay stab son?
Shout out to Jim Jones too. You know what I mean? He was talking about that with how he was protecting like Dipset and Cam at the time. When Cam was that light. We just gotta protect the light, bro.
But he had the people that was around him. Unfortunately, one of them lost their life.
What I'm saying is he wasn't supposed to pick that gun up and be Superman and be gangster, yo. No disrespect, respectfully. You know what I mean? That wasn't supposed to be you. That wasn't supposed to be you, bro. This is why you hire security. You know what I mean? I'm sorry you just can't hire street niggas. You gotta hire people that's really gonna be here protecting you because once you reach a certain plateau, people are after your life. People are hating. Whether it's fans, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, whether it's just niggas in the street, you know what I'm saying? Just somebody gonna test your gangster. And you can't prove you gangster, son. You at a level right now, you got kids to feed, you got people
Jay-Z
depending on you.
I shoot you. I'm brainless.
You shoot me, you famous. What's the nigga to do?
That's a fact.
Now look, you out here and people are calling you a certified rat, and your whole career. What was it all worth? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the guy, man. I mean, shout out to the boy Troy. Yeah, like I said, respectfully, there's no disrespect, but it's like, son, he wasn't supposed to activate like that. And I understood in the heat of the moment he was supposed to do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, because I mean at the end
I give him that. Nah, he did what he's supposed to do. But I'm saying once you got caught up in it a certain type of way, he knew he had to handle it a certain type of way.
So I feel like there was no other option once, because I mean I sat home and saw the tape on TV. I saw the news, put the tape up, and I'm like, damn, there go his government, as we know, is rolling. I'm like, hey, I went to school with him. That was my good friend. I'm like, damn, there go rolling and shit. He's cooked, bro. And I remember feeling crazy, and then you told me Banger was your man from around the way. So it's like, in that situation, he could have got life, because now we're talking about not him just going down for clapping at people in the club. That wasn't his gun, so we don't know who other bodies could have been on that gun. So now you're telling a man what it means to be gangster is to take up a whole plight for a nigga that you don't fuck with. That don't make sense to me. Honestly. Respectfully.
What if you chilling? Like I bring you to I say you chilling with some people, and then you hear they're gonna plot one with somebody that you know, and you fuck with that other person. Then when you go tell the other person,
the in between that know both sides.
Yeah, but when you go tell the other person, that's technically snitching. No,
no, we're not saying it's not. It's cold. This is not. We're not talking about street and all that. Like it depends. If I'm the centerpiece
what
of
if
two
it's on some
parties.
street shit? What if it's on?
Well, you supposed to be able to dead that, depending
That's
on
what I'm saying.
What if your man stole some shit from niggas and they like, nah, that's it for this nigga?
You know what you gotta say to your man, respectfully, bro. You know what come with this? That what you did is no bueno. So you know I can't protect you in this. I love you, but I can't protect you in this.
I'm not telling you what you're gonna tell you can't. I know you can't protect them, but I'm just saying.
No, but you said I'm not gonna watch.
The warning.
Yeah, the point.
You gonna tell them. You always do that. You gonna give them the warning. Is that
not snitching?
I think it's only snitching when it's the police.
It's only snitching when it's law enforcement involved. Yeah, it's like you gotta understand that don't gotta make it to law enforcement or see the light of day, bro.
So if you do boyfriend and girlfriend now, and then you go tell.
Yo, your man cheating on
you going into some other
business.
You asking the ratting and snitching.
When you got hamsters, you got guinea pigs. I think all them niggas is rats though. You feel me? Caribous, hamsters, they're all rats. They're all part of the rat family. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. But listen.
Alright, so this is all
but what I'm saying though, we're talking about what in terms of streets. Come on, man. It's relationship shit, bro. Like, if a nigga's being if a nigga's being a fussy hole, you know what I'm saying? Man, I call opinion to gal just to get the punani, yo. That's different, bro. You know what I mean? We talking about street
knowledge. That's a snake. That's more of a snake.
We talking about street. Yeah, we talking about street knowledge.
There's still some bullshit snitch shit like that.
It is, but we talking about snitching. Like, this is streets, bro. It's law, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching, the Joe Budden show with Remy, the name of the State of the
Culture Union, one of them.
Yeah. And Remy was like, snitching is snitching. A rat is a rat. You feel me?
Yeah.
Period. Don't do crime if you can't do the time. Like, period. Don't be a regular civilian. And I felt her on that. But I feel like in certain situations, there's still some clarification that needs to be cleared up. Like, you got high organizations that are at the top of the crime food chain, and they got the police on payroll. 50 did a whole show on Crackle that was based on true stories that was about cop gangs. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So there's sometimes where it gets blurred. You feel what I'm saying? It's not as black and white as people think. You got people who are like, yo, I'm sending the cops to the ops to get them out. Is that considered ratting or is that considered chess?
It's not honorable street moves. It's not honorable street moves.
This is honorable top level street people
when you on top and you like the top level drug dealer, you like, yo, if you Franklin, you know what I mean? From what's the show called, Snowfall? You like, damn, if I could just get them 7 more blocks, I got Boardwalk on lock.
But you don't bring in law enforcement to help you do that.
This is a part of the game.
You just get niggas up out of it.
Then you would be shitting on a whole lifestyle of organized crime. Because at the top level of how you're doing things, you got to have law enforcement in your pocket. Else you can't.
No, we not saying you're not gonna move.
You gotta have.
No, you don't have. It's not that you don't have law enforcement in your pocket when shit get funky. This is when you in front of judges and all that, and we dealing with doing you doing the type of time that you think you're gonna do, what they gonna be able to get you. You understand what I'm saying?
You a bitch for even you can't even be having. You shouldn't even have. Cops on payroll. You should just, if you're a gangster, you supposed to just be banging it out with them.
No, I mean this is what.
Ops.
No, listen, you right. No.
Look the other way.
No. What I'm saying is,
don't look over here, nigga. But when you look over here, it's static. That's what type of time it's supposed to be.
No, real talk. This is what gangs is originally made up for. It's for policing your own blocks in your neighborhood. This is what they were developed.
And to be honest, some of them gangsters are probably getting the jobs as cops just to cover they people. It probably
right. So I feel what you're saying. Realistically, we shouldn't have none of. We should be a part of none of it. But as you evolve and you dealing with things like she said, organized crime and the playbook that the mafia made,
so you want to
you gotta have a little bit of everybody in your pocket. You gotta have some paper. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta have an inside ear to know if the cops are setting up to take your shit.
But there's no cooperation with law enforcement.
But it goes back to what she said. If I'm having a shipment come in,
$100 million in the truck.
They know that my ops got a shipment coming in too. So being that I pay these niggas off, they like, listen.
Go get the ops.
No, they like, listen. We know there's 2 shipments coming in. We know one is yours, one is your ops. Which one you want us to go get? What you want to tell them?
Even if you tell them it's your ops, you already know that.
They know it's your ops.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is that it's dishonorable.
Even if they
Even if you
didn't
tell
know.
them, if you didn't know,
that's chess.
it's worse if you didn't know.
That's chess.
No, it's worse if they didn't know. Now you're a rat. You're a certified rat.
How? I already got you on payroll.
You said the cop don't know that the shipment coming in, and I'm
But I
giving
already
the
got
information.
police on payroll.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Talk to anybody without knowing anything.
Let me tell you something.
Huh?
Hold on. I'm gonna answer your question. As it pertains to what you're saying, if I know their shipping was coming in, we juxing them. We Tommy and Ghost. We gonna go jux your warehouse and kill everything and take it over. We take over blocks.
Kill everything. You could just tie.
I'm just saying. If you talking, listen. If you talking,
like, get out of here.
listen. If you
a whole shipment,
if you got police on your side, you can.
A whole shipment.
Yeah, if you got police on your side, you can.
If you got the dime, you got the drop on what's going on their ends. You not running down.
I don't know.
What I'm saying is, well, yeah, we not living that life. But I'm saying if we living that life, there's plenty of shows that show you.
I'm an honorable. I would be an honorable gangster.
Criminal.
Yeah, you do what you do. I'm doing what I do. I'm
and that's
not
how it's
worried about
supposed to go. We're not worried about your block.
Yeah,
that's not realistic on how things go. People get greedy. People want more. People want more power. They want more territory. They want more money. So there's always a situation where ego comes in and something has to happen.
I mean, that's where extortion comes in. This is where top level extortion. Like, we're not gonna stop you from eating, but I want 50% of what you're doing over here.
But let me bring it back to the rat. Tekashi said something that when he came out, he was like, "Y'all gonna say I'm a rat, right? You said if you about street life, you gotta live the street life." So he was living this street life.
No, he was not.
Wait, let me finish.
He was.
He was living the street life to
perpetrating
a certain degree.
Living the street life.
Now the street dudes who he was rocking with turned on him, right? So he had no crew no more, per him. Then they kidnapped him. They slept with his baby moms. They did all these things that he came on live and said, and we expected him to protect those people.
It's not about protection. It's not about protection.
Where is the line between
there's no line.
Protecting yourself?
Daniel should have been Daniel from jump. And not been Crip, blood Crip.
He was Daniel from. If you watch his story,
bro.
you see he's so thirsty for that. He's been doing anything to get that.
You can't do anything, bro. Right?
So what made him a gangster though? What made him a street person?
He was not street. I think
he was always a civilian. So nobody should be mad then.
It's not about nobody being mad. It's about you infiltrating culture that you had no business doing. And taking down people that had nothing to do with your situation.
Are you saying that because
how you blaming it on him? It was 100 niggas behind him.
Excuse me?
How you blaming it on one person?
Because we know because he know he
1,000 bloods following him, 1,000 whatever.
He's the one who told on.
He's the one who told on the whole operation organization. You told
on 1,000 bloods.
Come on, bro.
People, they said he was like. You didn't see the memes where they was like.
It was nothing when you was big.
Think one person told on the whole thing, and one person's word is gonna stand up in court.
I don't think that is.
Do you think one person's word stands up in court, or is it like this mad stuff that they have
all
on
you
tape?
Need, listen,
and all this.
You know the term, the straw that broke the camel's back, right? Mm-hmm. When the feds are watching you, they're watching you for mad long. Mm-hmm. They're just waiting for the one thing that's gonna seal his deal when they get in front of that judge.
And if you're the opening, the foundation crap.
And Tekashi was perfect. Oh, this is a perfect way to close this case.
He said now after they kidnapped him, robbed him,
you gonna
slept
go
with his
sit in
baby
jail?
moms and all that. Did y'all really expect him to sit in jail?
Yeah, because guess what? You super thug. Suck my dick is rah.
Exactly. So suck
now,
my dick. I'm out of here. So what are you mad at him about?
No, you're not. You can't. Yo, you think this is a game, yo?
I'm telling you exactly how he is.
No, but this is what I'm trying to show you.
He just shows you how it is.
Game,
it's
bro.
not a game.
My whole thing is that
that's exactly what
y'all
he did.
knew who he was, so why was people getting mad? Nobody took the.
We didn't expect him to do that. We didn't expect you to do that, though.
Yes, you did.
No, we understand that it could be a circumstance.
Nigga, he fired everybody.
No, wait. Let me ask you. You expect him to stand up in that situation? What you said in your song? I know it wasn't no stand-up niggas in here, so I sat down. Right?
No, y'all are right. Y'all are right in context to him being a civilian, and they knowing that the OG should have knew that. Yo, if he get jammed, he's gonna tell. Mm-hmm. But they allowed him to.
I should have cut them.
I blame the people who was around him who should have known.
Yeah, the OGs, man. Y'all knew better, man. Respectfully, man.
There were people around him who should have known that this was a loose string.
Yeah, respectfully, man. Y'all was a bad judgment,
He wasn't built for this. You know, as soon as he came out, the first thing we seen him doing on live, getting a lace front put on.
But they knew that. They knew that when they was kidnapping him.
Listen,
they knew that when they was kidnapping him.
Let me keep it all the way tall, man. Let me keep it tall, man. 6ix9ine was a fool, yo. He was a good fool to them, son. Mm-hmm. So they was like, yo, we gonna let you jack this. Mm-hmm. We gonna let you run with it. You know what I'm saying? But do know if it get funky, hold it down.
No, do know because if
no, I'm talking about
that life, he's not built for that.
What I'm saying is,
the person who was blinded by the food is who put everybody in danger.
No, what I'm saying is that's an absolute fact. The OGs, they should have knew better. However, since they allow son to move around, disrespect coasters, disrespect different states, and they were putting their life on the line, they was like, yo, for all of that, son, we asking you, yo, it's for this money, which they probably was extorting, son, and saying, yo, you know what we got going on. Keep your mouth closed if you get pinched.
But then you can't. You
don't know what they got going on.
Who?
6ix9ine like
he
that.
He do enough to get them.
Get
them jammed.
He know.
There's a lot of wires in this whole shit.
But my whole thing is, if you know that respectfully, then you don't do certain things to a scary dude. You feel what I'm saying? You don't shake up a scary dude if you know that he's gonna tell and he was never built like that and it was always about the bread for you because you
knew what they was doing. They wouldn't kidnap him. They would just been like, tell them to clip him.
That's the whole fact.
It's over.
You cannot clip your food supply, bro. No disrespect to the people. I know y'all. You know, it's ways to get in the street.
You can't kidnap
but
him and easy. You cannot disrespect. You can't disrespect and humiliate like you said that word. You cannot humiliate.
No, because you gotta understand. You see, when the mafia do it, when they send messages, it get through for most.
Somebody gets clipped,
right?
Somebody's
somebody. But it's just to say, yo, just know we on your body a certain type of way. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way they thought. They thought they was gonna be able to scare son and keep him.
They scared him into
telling.
They scared him into telling.
And he told.
Because again, he has no more protection.
I wouldn't even say it's scaring into telling. I don't know what else you would like. Who in their right mind is gonna go through that and sit up for niggas?
Who's sleeping with their baby mom?
Then
they say
I'm not with no snitch shit. I'm not with no snitch shit at all. But you ain't gonna take my dream and take me there. And then look, I'm taking you somewhere with my dream, and you just do all this shit, and I'm supposed to sit in jail. I know I could come out and make enough money.
It's not that, yo. Here's what we saying, yo.
He never rocked
what you got to understand
is niggas ain't grow up together.
This is bigger than 6ix9ine. It's about the way we look as a culture, bro. Right? The rules.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, it's a culture.
The way we're looking as a culture right now, that's a whole nother.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, it is. It's crazy.
Right
but what I'm saying,
man purses.
No, but what I'm saying, but listen. What I'm saying is, if you gonna get into gang culture, bro, you know what I'm saying, and get into gang activity, you once you become it, you gotta know what you signing up for.
So wait, no sidebar. So a man could come to a gang culture and pull his gun out his purse.
Who?
It just right now.
Yeah, they can.
And just draw out his purse.
He couldn't draw it out his purse. You'd be surprised. It was with
their fingernails. That's what y'all did with Young Thug. Y'all was like, nah, he wears shit, but he's a super gangster.
Listen, I heard he put in his work.
Gangster, bro. I heard.
You can't sleep on them, son. They'll pull it too. A gun is a gun, son. No matter who pull it.
Don't worry about my nail polish. Watch it blow from the.
Well, then just know if we allowing those things into gang life, that snitching is coming because if you wear if you're wearing these pearls and shit, then you must have some gal tendencies and gal them love for chat.
No, girls is the realest. Girls is the realest niggas.
Heels.
All right.
No, that's a fact. Girls are more solid than dudes, bro. They hold water. They hold it down way more than dudes ever did in history, bro.
Everybody chat, boy.
That's a fact. But girl, you can't take away from that.
People
girls don't be
say
gangsters.
That girl, yeah, people be like, "Oh, you talk like a girl," but honestly speaking, even the stuff we seen, even in some of our circles, I ain't gonna call no names. Every time I seen some mix up, it come from dudes. Man talking behind man back, man feel away about certain things. And honestly speaking,
men will talk.
Men are worse than women. Women are catty.
Supreme
They will
chatty
show
patties,
you shade.
man.
Dudes will talk behind your back and smile in your face because they don't want to face that confrontation, but really chat you, bro, and feel a way about you and chill with you, yo. And that's who set you up or go tell the police, and that be the rat. You see that more with men than you do with women any day. And I've seen it a lot, even with people that we was supposedly rocking with. So I can tell you that from facts. Women don't move like that. Women will hold it down. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes back to this ratting, I agree with, if me and you do something and they catch me, there's no reason I should ever tell on you. But I can't sit good with the, I'm supposed to go do time for my eye. Like I said, like we said in the last episode, there was a difference between love and stupidity. There has to be a difference between ratting and stupidity.
Yeah, look,
that's be a line.
If we do something, right, and they jam you up and they got everything, like, yo, they got all the texts, they got everything, they got the rental car, they got your mama name, your auntie name, they got Brooke Brothers tax EIN number and all that shit. If they got all that, just somehow just get me on the phone, be like, yo, they got everything.
Run.
You know what I gotta say that? Be like, yo, they're my everything now. That's all I need to know. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. There's no reason for you to sit up 100 years when you can do 30 and they have everything.
If they can, what I'm saying, if they can do that, then yeah. But if I can't, I'm gonna have to let them kick your door. And I'm not talking.
No, you have to. No, that's dumb. Don't. I'd rather you give me a call and I have time.
Yeah.
Before you sit there and shut up.
I don't want you. The object is not for you to do any time. If I gotta sit and do the 30, I gotta do the 30.
No, listen, what he's saying is
if they have that, I'm doing time.
No matter what, they gotta catch me.
They're gonna like your call could actually save me.
Yeah.
We mean to give you less time?
No, I think give you a heads up to run.
Give me a heads up to run. Like
that's what I said. I'm gonna tell you to run.
But he's saying, why are you telling me to run? Save yourself too, because I'm cooked. It's inevitable that once they catch me, I'm sitting up.
We hear it.
Take a deal because
we hear it in the greatest. Like I said, the greatest rappers have talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Cruise.
So when we talk about, let's talk about love in the street culture, because what he's saying is very important, right? I know for a fact that if I don't get away, I'm doing life or I'm under the jail. I'm doing football numbers, right? Why, if I care for you, I'm not gonna tell you, bro, there's nothing else that they could throw. They have everything. Take the deal. Take the deal.
It's not I'm not a lawyer. It's not up to me to do that.
No, if they offer you immunity or they offer you something for something, if you've testified, but they have everything already.
Are not
shut up so much.
Listen,
it's like, dude,
listen to me.
If they have everything against me, I'll tell you. Take
I'm not
the deal.
saying in context
if
that
I
you're
care
not
about
correct,
you, respect,
politically correct. In street culture, it's a no.
No,
I don't cooperate with the police.
Street culture,
you get your lawyer, I'm gonna get my lawyer, and maybe they can come together and figure out what's the best plan. I'm not gonna say, yo, they're gonna give you 30.
And what if the lawyer?
I'm not saying to say that. I'm just saying.
I'm saying run. You got life.
I know you both run, but
if I say back to you on the phone, I got life. Ain't nothing you could do for me. Take a deal. Because it's not gonna make or break nothing for me.
No, man, I'm not telling. I'm not. Look. What I'm saying, as long as y'all not saying you're cooperating with the boys. Mm-hmm. Is all I'm saying. It's no talking to law enforcement. Let the lawyer tell me.
Cooperating how?
I don't want you to call me, right? I could be in the house just chilling or in my catty crib chilling, right? And you ping my location. Call me and say, yo, listen, they got everything, and now they running after my girl crib. Just let me run. Let them catch me. Yeah, let them catch me.
But listen.
That's why I got
Android. But I know damn well you're not running.
How do you know? I just know you got jammed up.
All right, if you know I got jammed up,
I'm booking.
And your ass is sitting. If you're sitting where I fucking called you, then your ass deserves to get caught. So don't let's like. I'm giving you realistic scenario. Niggas do that. I'm gonna call somewhere to get the word to you. Be like, yo, listen, whoever could find Swiss, let him know. Man's is not snitching, but they have everything, and I gotta do what I gotta do.
Mm-hmm. Do what is that? Run. Do what you gotta do.
Nigga, you should know that I gotta take the deal, nigga.
Yeah, I gotta take the 5 years.
Why am I gonna sit here?
Right.
Why am I gonna take 50 years?
No, what I'm trying to tell you, as long as you're not cooperating, I don't care.
That is cooperating
with the police.
That's cooperating because I'm gonna
hold on. You're gonna listen. You're cooperating with the police. Just let me get caught, bro. We're not gonna do a crime. Listen, just let me run. Don't tell me to run. Listen, I'm gonna run. Don't send them in my direction.
Listen,
send them in my direction.
You do a crime, right? And they catch you because they're not catching me, all right? They not catching me. So say they catch you, right? and they got you in there, and they showing you everything since day one, right? And it's like, yo, what? Like, you in your head, like, am I gonna really sit here and be like, I don't know who that is? Yeah, that's not me. When you see you, that's not me. I don't know who that is.
I think people say that until they're faced with it.
You're gonna sit
I'm
there
not saying I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta talk to my mom.
Okay, no, listen. What I'm telling you, if we do some shit and they have us like that, please do talk. Get yourself less time. Hit me somehow.
And
let me know that it's over.
You're
We're
talking
cooked.
On a family, like, you
no,
I'm
talking about anybody. If I do crime with somebody,
no, listen to
this
what I'm
is
saying.
What I want them to do.
Yo, if me and you have taken the oath of the streets, we gotta know how to play by the rules. It's no cooperating with law enforcement. Period.
I think what you saying.
I hear what you're saying.
What he's saying too makes sense because we know a very good lawyer who've gotten people off of. This is a miracle worker. But if you can't afford that lawyer, here's where the other problems come in, right? It's like. You telling me, okay, we're gonna lawyer up, but you got a good paid lawyer and I got a public defender. That's where it starts to get hazy for a lot of people because I don't have the same protection that you got.
Listen, it don't matter who you have and who you don't.
I'm not talking about me.
Not you, but I'm just saying once you get involved in this, you gotta know to put up your lawyer money. Yeah, you gotta know the rules, son.
You gotta know the rules.
And most people are not prepared to do street life. You gotta get out.
But street life don't always mean you got money.
But me and you, but if we're the ones doing crime, we could easily make the rules between each other to be like, listen, if we're cooked, this is the protocol. This is what we're gonna do.
You're talking outside of street conduct, bro. We're talking as family members. We premeditated. Yo, if I get pinched, this is what's gonna happen. This is a whole game plan already.
Who does crime with somebody they just met right then? I'm not robbing the bank with you.
No, it's not that. A lot of people got teams. It's like certain people. It's like
okay, if they have teams, they should know if this
some
happens.
rock closer than others. Some other person might just be the shooter. You might not be that close to the shooter, but you know him. But me and
what
you
about
was
the connect?
head
What if you're not that close to the connect, but you're on the team that distributes? You understand what I'm saying?
It's a team.
Yeah, so I should know protocol. If I get jammed up and they show me all this shit,
but you don't know the connect like that, so you gonna go to jail for the connect?
I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna follow protocol and don't direct that to me. Direct that to him. I'm saying to have a plan to give some kind of signals. Niggas always want to stop communicating. Being quiet and then everybody gets jammed.
You know why? Because people be incriminated. That's why you got a pre-plan, proper plan.
That's why I just
prevents
said
piss poor performance
and follow protocol.
But he's saying a part of his plan is that if they show you everything and you know that you cooked, you know that I'm cooked.
Don't cooperate.
Cooperate and say
don't cooperate.
Get a better
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yourself.
I'm wait till my lawyer talk to him. You don't be a lawyer.
But if your lawyer tell you you're cooked, he's cooked. Take the 5 years.
Then I'm gonna take it once my lawyer tell me. I mean,
of course. Wait till your lawyer.
Don't call my phone though. Don't give me no heads up. Don't send nobody to give me no heads up.
So how you supposed to? Oh, you just gonna?
I'm gonna know. Yeah. Once he gets nabbed and I'm free,
I'm out
of the country.
How you gonna know he's nabbed unless he?
Because we both were running and they tackled him and they ain't get me.
No. Sometimes niggas don't.
Oh, you mean they just pick you up in your crib?
Yeah. You don't know.
That's different. I'm not gonna lie. That changes the dynamics of the situation.
That's what he's been trying to tell you this whole time.
That's a different situation if they just nabbed you, they picked you up, and then I'm just really chilling regular. Yeah, try to see. You could easily set up.
Because what is he calling you for if you saw him get tackled by police? How did you not know that's what we were saying?
No, but even still,
you were there.
I've been in a situation. You know me. I've been in a situation.
Even still, you can still.
Niggas hit my phone, bro.
Niggas don't hit.
Niggas do that, bro.
Situation where they grab all of them. And dude's still calling this. What you calling my phone for? They grabbed all of them.
That shit's nasty, bro. But
he had intentions to snitch.
It is what it is, man.
That's what you call passive snitching. I didn't tell. I just dialed the number of who my accomplice was to let him know I'm warning you. But really and truly, I'm showing the police who was with me that you ain't catch.
Dirty.
That's passive snitching on the highest levels. So what did we get from this episode today? So you saying that you supposed to go to jail for your out, no matter what? You got to keep it in the street.
I didn't say you got to. You didn't say you got to go to jail.
I'm saying if that's what's on the table.
No,
jail
I said know the rules.
You said code of honor.
That's what you said.
Where your arm was strong.
Listen,
put your chest up.
Street shit get handled in the streets. That's it, beloved.
And you saying, listen, if we all a street family and you know you cooked, you supposed to tell me save myself.
I'm just saying no personnel. Like that's all. Just no personnel.
What that mean?
Just no personnel. Just if you a killer, if you a killer, pick on killers. Stop picking on somebody who sell drugs and then be mad because he's snitching on you. Then you want to talk all this snitch stuff. Killers kill killers. You
Don't kill weed sellers.
Yeah, don't stop picking
It's
on the
all one
Indian
big crime
dude.
family. It takes for the crime ecosystem to work, bro. Everybody got to play a part, bro. I might have to clap a drug dealer, bro, because he fucking up the cipher.
He's stepping on crime. He's stepping on your territory.
Yeah, you gotta understand what each role that people play. Everybody in the
Did
criminal
you even go try to talk to
ecosystem
him?
has to
Probably
work
even go
together to
try
make it
talk
work.
You just want to run down because you just. It's
Yo, you lose $20 million.
You never even came and spoke to me, my nigga.
I didn't even know I crossed the street.
I didn't even know I was stepping on your toes, my nigga. I didn't see your Adidas right there.
Nah, but you talking some school shit.
No, I'm talking regular shit. How niggas be doing shit and the niggas just run up on niggas and then you just hear about it. And
No, an honorable nigga. If you in his
You gonna send
territory,
at least one warning.
he gonna tell you like, listen, get up off the block. This
They
is
got
not
some
for
people
you.
who don't send
Some
no
niggas
warning.
don't
The
send no
warning
warning.
is
I mean, I don't know about this
scary.
new
When they
era.
send the
We
warning,
don't come
they-
from that era. We know we come from the
Yeah.
era where you
Niggas
they gonna
finally
check
get the
you.
blicky.
Respectfully
Yeah, like,
talk.
yo, listen,
Yeah,
get up out of here. Like, this
Some
is not for
talk.
you. Like,
Yeah.
get up out of here. This
Nah,
is
the
just
young
not for you.
niggas finally get the blicky and it's on from there. That's it.
These scammer generation, bro. They're not really like they're not really. It's different, bro. Like the
they
ecosystem
tell
is different.
Yeah.
It's not like ours. It's like everybody played a part. You understood the plug, the dealer,
The OGs.
Everybody played a position, bro. Right now, it's
Once
kind
the
of
scamming came into
it's different now.
text, everything changed. Once people was able to make money like that, they
You know what I mean?
automatically confused that with being gangster.
Yeah, it's different, son. So it's different.
That's why we got all this telling and all these.
It's different.
When you turn around 15
You know where
people
all,
got,
you know where all
got
this
taken
shit
out.
comes from? Brooklyn. Man.
I knew Queens was gonna say that. I knew Queens was gonna say that.
Boy.
Brooklyn, we go hard, we go hard. Well, this was a really interesting,
Right.
very
Yo, but hold on.
Let me
Let
hear this.
I don't condone no snitching. Right?
Queens gotta make sure
No,
everybody
I just want to make sure because I know they're gonna be watching. Like, yo, this nigga be explaining real good why niggas be snitching. I just want y'all to understand. So y'all don't be like this one over here, be like, nah, son, clap him. It's over.
He's not saying
I'm not saying to do that.
Over.
I'm just saying
He
you're gonna
said
be
if you
involved.
work with the cops, you're gonna get clapped.
Nah, I'm not saying.
Code of the streets is if you work with the cops, you get clapped. I know the code of the streets. Is that not the code?
Don't cooperate with
That's
law
not the
enforcement.
code? Put 'em on the
Respectfully,
rat
shout
trap?
out to all the law enforcement that do their job. You know
That's
what
a
I mean?
whole fact.
No disrespect. Respectfully, man.
And you're saying that even if it's a situation with a pedophile, you don't cooperate.
Nah, you see, we don't
Oh, you saying
we don't
if
consider
you in the
pedophilia
streets-
street culture.
No, but if you're saying if it's street culture, y'all supposed to take care of that pedophile.
You should consider that street
Right or
culture because
wrong.
I know a lot
They
of
are.
pedophiles.
That's why in jail,
The
once they go to
neighborhood's
jail,
supposed to-
when they
yeah.
go in jail, they deal
But
with
how
it.
they gonna get there if
Hold on.
nobody tells?
Hold on. Let's talk about this because I know a lot of niggas who's gangsters who be preying on little girls
Woo,
and niggas don't be snitching on
that's
them.
a fact. 15
Again,
and 16-year-old
again,
girls.
again.
So that's cool?
14-year-old girls.
No, what I'm
going
trying to
these
say to you,
schools.
what I'm trying to tell you that this conversation that we having is about street culture. That's not part of street
So what's
culture.
That
so
should
how's
be
that
the
not
house and
part
our
of
street
street
It's
culture?
not. That's
If
some
this
other
is a
shit.
dude
That's
in the
some
streets who's
predator
getting
shit, bro.
respect, who's
Taking advantage of his
taking
street
care
cred.
of little girls, taking advantage of his street cred and messing with little girls. Then if y'all not checking that dude because he's gangster and somebody tell the police, then who's wrong? The dudes who not checking him, who's seeing that he messing
Well,
with
who tell the police a civilian? They supposed to do
No.
it.
The nigga,
somebody-
the sister's older brother.
And is he gangster or is he civilian?
Maybe
just
he gangster, but he
he's-
know he can't take dude out without some serious heat coming. But you gonna let him
Nah,
just
you can't-
So you gonna let him just keep
Rush up your
molesting
daughter?
girls?
Listen to my
His
son.
little sister, you gotta love
Listen
your
to
Word,
me.
bro.
Listen to
sister.
me. We cannot confuse being gangster and being feeling like, yo, this nigga's just too powerful. Even if you know you're
But then
gonna
you can't
die.
confuse being gangster and being a drug dealer
Listen,
either.
if you know you're gonna die, they're part of the street ecosystem. Pedophilia
So if
and
I'm selling
predatory
weed,
behavior is not.
if I'm
You
selling
need to
weed,
wake up, brother.
This nigga here.
You
man.
a
no,
little
what I'm saying,
sleep.
if I'm selling weed and you got a dude like
You can't call. You don't
Like-
know
like,
to correlate the two.
what's the dude who?
on power.
Yeah, you got a dude like Ghost, right? I'm just a weed seller, corner
Mm-hmm.
boy, and Ghost out here molesting kids. What am I supposed to do against Ghost? I know that there's no way I could take Ghost down, and nobody ain't doing nothing because it's Ghost.
Because
What
you
supposed to
because
do?
you in the
You
eco.
saying this
Hold on,
gangster
hold
to
on,
leave
hold
him
on.
in the
No,
streets
because
to
you're
keep
you're
molesting kids?
because you're in an ecosystem that he's a part of. You gotta stand down because you know you're not strong enough.
So then what you do? You just keep him. You just leave him out there.
You can rap, but just know if it come back to you, you're dead. You're dead. You can rap, but just know you're gonna die. If it comes back that you did it and you're part of the ecosystem, you're dead.
Y'all rules are trash, bro. Y'all
no, we're not saying that. I'm just letting you know that being a rapist, being a child molester, being a pedophile is not part of the street ecosystem. But
what happens when it's
yes, it is a part of the street ecosystem.
What happens when
you're not claiming that, bro, because this is why they get dealt with in jail, bro.
But exactly.
No, it's unacceptable behavior. You can't fuck with kids.
But
you can't do sodomy.
But the problem is that a lot of older guys are not considering what we legally call kids. 16, 17, those are still kids. But they're like, oh, well, they're teenagers, they're grown women, or they're moving grown, so people are looking the other way.
No, we're talking about, come on, listen, we understand.
I'm talking about niggas in the street, real niggas that I ain't gonna name 14, no name that 13, be fucking 14. With 13 and they be the OGs and all that.
Listen to what I'm saying, son. They supposed to have somebody around them. Like, Duke, that shit is crazy.
Nobody's doing that because when I was 13 and 14, I had grown men who had names in the streets coming at me.
Listen,
you got a little.
You a part of my cipher, bro. If you bring any liquor pitney around me, son, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, son?
But if nobody,
you gonna have a real no. That's what I'm saying. If somebody's not checking him, then. He has to not he has to, but we gotta reevaluate that whole.
But not even. I'm not even worried about checking him. I'm talking about. Am I wrong for going to the police and being like, yo?
You gotta specify who's going, the gangster or a civilian. Because it's a civilian.
If you see level 3 gangster, maybe he level 1.
Man, there's no levels to that. If you gangster, you go up to this nigga and be like, yo, I don't give a fuck who you is and whoever. And yo, you gotta stop that.
Head tap.
That's it. Either rough him up,
and you dead, and he's still molesting.
Listen, whatever.
I just moved. My mom, the power just went out, and I just moved one pack, and I'm just in the crib, and I'm seeing what's going on. I'm like, oh shit, this is where my little sister be at.
You're not qualified, bro. You talking about one pack? You're not gang. You're not involved.
Listen, you didn't just hear what I said. I said the power went out. I just finally got one pack. Niggas let me in. I got one pack to move, but I had to go to the crib to go get it.
He fresh.
So I saw. So when I went to the crib, I see my little sister there. I'm like, oh,
you gotta defend that shit. Blood. Up. That's your little sister. You gotta go defend that.
So I go. No. So
you don't go to the police. Why are you doing that?
You're supposed to go shoot that.
You supposed to go. Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to go air him out, beat him up, and then we deal with the consequences later.
Forgive me.
Come on, son. You talking crazy? Oh, he's pedophiling my sister, and I'm gonna run to the police. Yeah.
Yeah, some people have to do that.
Some people do have to
do that. They have to do that. Niggas just ain't like that.
Listen. Well, then get out of the fucking streets, bro. That's what I'm saying. Some niggas is just not equipped.
I'm not saying
for the fucking streets.
I'm not saying me. I'm speaking for the niggas. A lot of niggas in the street is not built for that.
It's a great perspective.
Say that person.
Yo, you just gotta get out of the streets, bro.
Yeah. It's not for
man's them is molesting your little sister. You don't go run
that moment. You realize this ain't for me, so you go to the cops. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, somebody running to the police first, bro. Come on, man.
But somebody, whether you level 3 or level 2, you see that they more than likely gonna activate and wet up their whole crib. They
everybody protecting their sister. Yeah, they go. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Okay, all right. Just come on, man. Y'all say that, but thinking logically and as an adult, let's think as a logic.
I'm gonna ask you something. You know who his father is?
Yeah.
Logically.
Yeah.
What scrap I ain't gonna do?
Huh?
What scrap you calling the police?
No, I'm just saying.
He expect him to grab the brick.
And then the Merraro's calling the police.
Wait. We on camera, man.
But listen.
Is that me ratting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
See, you just dry snitch. But I'm just saying, thinking as an adult.
The third part of ratting, the Instagram ratting, and the TV
trying to think as an adult.
You drinking too much punch, man.
That's it. Well, I never said he did anything.
I never said he did. I'm just saying.
God forbid. I mean, myself. If God forbid anything like that happened to my kids, I'm not going to the police.
Okay, but thinking as an adult, are you gonna?
As an adult, I'm not going to the police.
You're gonna. All right, just as another adult, they might be thinking like, okay,
and that's true.
Am I gonna kill this person and I go sit in jail? And then what's gonna happen with my family after that?
That's true.
What I'm saying
absolutely is, right.
Most of the people, the 85%. But
that shouldn't be a person who's drug dealing or doing illegal
that's what I'm
stuff.
saying. Don't just be a civilian, bro.
Why? See, but then that same person is dealing with hard times, and like I said, my mom, the power just went out. My mom's ain't got it together.
So you gotta now you forced.
You're kind of forced.
So you're really not a gangster.
You're not a
gangster. Pushed into something you had no business.
Just trying to do something real quick.
That's why I say you don't qualify to do anything.
You're really not a gangster.
We know
you don't qualify.
So I guess what he's saying that he's
but you
automatically make you a
use the example. My sister, you supposed to go defend that.
Unless you're a civilian.
Even if you're a civilian, you gotta take your licks.
You can't say that. You can't say
You're
that.
supposed to go defend it just because it's a young girl, not even if it's your sister.
No. I'm not saying they. I'm not saying they. I'm not saying you're not wrong, but your sister
call the police for the pedophiles.
Your sister gonna take precedent. Your family's gonna take precedent.
Yeah.
If a girl you don't know, you might mind your business.
Nah, I'm not.
You might mind your business.
Not me.
Now you call the police for any pedophile.
Not me.
But for your sister, you going flat. You going to jump out the most. If you close to your sister, you going to jump out the window.
So you have to have a reaction. But overall, it should be for any little young girl you see.
Absolutely, you absolutely right about that.
The thing is that for any little young girl, you can call the police, maybe, or for your sister, you're gonna go call your mans.
Something, bro. Like, you can't just run to. Remember, you gotta understand.
You call your mans, and I'm your mans. I'm like, yo, bro, maybe you should.
Yo, we're not gonna listen. We're not. Look. We're not gonna go. Look. We're not gonna go. Look. We're not gonna go. Look.
No, you know which man.
Hold on. We're not gonna go too deep in it, right? But you know what the whole system is made up to do to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is why we avoid it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It's bigger than just the criminals in the street in our ecosystem, bro.
But that's exactly why
the system is designed.
But that's why I'm playing this side of it to show you that the system is designed and wants you to think exactly how y'all be thinking, and then y'all just be moshing each other.
No, I'm gonna bring people into the corrupt system that I know is meant to oppress us, bro.
Your op?
That's the real op.
I'm just on the op. No. I'm just on the op. Because you're not supposed to care what happened to your op.
We don't.
Whether he get ran by a
we just want to catch him in traffic. That's what I'm saying. We just want to catch him in traffic. We don't want to push him in the system and then we go into the system and now all of us lose. The op lose, I lose, everybody lose because now we just.
I think once the op lose, you're supposed to be alright.
You losing too. They're like, oh, you thought because you ratted on that one nigga, you gotta tell me about everything.
Both of y'all lost in the sauce.
Yeah, we just
because you cool with Rich snitching on your op. And you just you on top level street code, and it's like yo, you gotta. I'm like yo, you gotta see the situations and what's going on.
It's no situation once you take an oath to something, bro. Come on, son. Like what?
Did last week Takeover say he dated his brother's ex girl of his true love?
I didn't say I would do that.
Yo, if you don't stand for something,
I did not say I would do that.
Listen, if you don't stand for something, yo, listen. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything, bro.
Okay.
You gotta stand for something, bro. And if you want to be a certified live nigga,
or a certified rat nigga,
or certified civilian, and be that, what I'm saying is don't. If you gonna play in between, just know what other side the coin fall on. You gotta deal with those consequences accordingly.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying. It's okay to be a civilian.
Certain crimes, nobody gotta go to jail because we also understand that certain crimes that are put in place are just to set us up, especially when it comes to financial crimes. So we know that that's that. We don't want to be peddling drugs in our neighborhoods outside of weed, which is a herb, because those drugs kill and harm families in the sense of mothers can't take care of their kids. You got people that's strung out. So there's supposed to be levels to everything.
Okay, one more thing. What if a nigga selling crack to your moms and you not a gangster?
If you're not a gangster, you're a civilian. That's what he said. If you're a civilian, you're gonna call the police.
It's a civilian, yes.
But I live in Left Rack. I
don't mean because you from the ghetto that you're a gangster.
I done beat a couple niggas up, so niggas is considered B2B street. But it's like,
you could just be a fighter.
You could just be tough. You're tough. That doesn't mean that
you're resilient.
You're a certified street nigga.
That's a whole
but niggas will mix that up.
No, because there's certified street niggas who can't fight. That's why
I'm just saying, but niggas will mix that up. Like, nah, that nigga official, son. You got an eye. He not even about that street.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
But it's also what you promote.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where these other two situations got caught up. It's what you're promoting. Are you promoting that you're a gangster?
Super thug.
Or if you're promoting that you're a gangster or a super thug, then
super
you gotta
tough.
walk that line.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you perpetrate, when you starting to perpetrate a lifestyle, gang activity, street, then you gotta deal with that.
Niggas just follow you. Niggas just like, yo, we follow you. Like, with me, my DJ and shit, I used to have niggas around me, and they just always ready to, like, ready to fuck niggas up in any little thing.
What if something went down, somebody tried to rob you, and one of these dudes that was around shot somebody? Are you gonna tell? Are you gonna tell? They're blaming you because you're the star in the group, right?
Yeah.
You don't really know him, but he just wanna get in, so he shot somebody, dude dead.
And then now I'm gonna have to be a snitch. Now I'm a whole snitch. You see?
No, I'm asking you, are you a whole snitch?
Yeah, I'm a whole snitch. I got a gig to go do. I I don't know this nigga.
You're at the top of your career.
I don't know this nigga, and it's like, see,
wrap this up, bro.
That's what you gonna do? You sitting up?
He's lawyering up.
Yo, listen.
But if your
Of
lawyer
course
tell
I'm
you,
lawyering,
no, but if
but
your
I've been a
lawyer
lawyer
say
up.
to you, don't really know this guy.
You don't
it's
know
looking
him,
like it's
Why
you.
is he around you though?
She just said why.
Entourage.
Just an entourage. Just like when Casanova had niggas in the Barclays and niggas started clapping.
What I'm saying is, like you said, I mean, damn, that's tough. It's tough to not rap.
That's why I said it's
you don't know,
situational
son.
shit.
Listen, it's not,
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's
I don't
even.
know what
It
happened.
don't even grant you to do
I don't know
it.
if it was the other side who shot their old
Yeah,
man
you
by
don't
accident.
know, but
I don't know.
you
gotta stick to that.
But hold that time though. Why you don't
No,
know?
you cannot send me to jail for not knowing what happened.
Yo, you just gotta get a lawyer. You gotta get a lawyer and say this stuff. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Some shit. I don't know.
there, but throughout the melee, I didn't see.
I don't know. You gotta bring the lawyer, and you can't say, "Yo, I'm ratting expeditiously." I'm ratting
until they take out the tape of watching you watch everything. That's.
No, I'm just saying, if it just goes down like that, somebody end up a body and they're pinning it on you, and you're like, "Damn, I definitely know who it was, but I don't fuck with this nigga."
No, you don't know until your lawyer tells you.
I'm talking in my head. I'm just saying. I'm just in the room.
So now we know the process of how people think under pressure is what he's saying.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, nigga, I don't know this nigga for real.
And
in real
I got
life.
a $50,000 gig coming up next month. I'm gonna throw away my life for this.
Y'all just booked me. Y'all just booked some ill shit for me and shit. Y'all
we
like
got the Brook Brothers tour coming up.
the whole shit lit.
He got paid
shit just got jammed
for a
up.
few shows.
What you telling me to do? What you telling me to do?
I'm gonna say get the top lawyer. Make sure Cuzzy good.
And you gonna be asking me, yo, you know that nigga though? Like,
I'm gonna talk to you all that. I'm you know, so your son official. He like that.
Then
you know he laid it down for you. So
he laid down for himself.
Oh,
I didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
He was just.
I'm gonna be like right on that nigga then, son.
That's what you gonna tell him?
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
We'll sit on that niggas.
We was about to close on cribs and all that shit. Yeah. All I had to do was spin 2 records. All I had to do was play 2 songs.
And now you going to jail for somebody you don't know. Man, I think this was a great show, guys. Honestly, one thing's for sure that when it comes to this ratting and this street,
take it over, ain't no rat.
There's a lot of obstacles and a lot of rules that come with it. So, if you're not sure what you're getting into, don't get into it and then cry, "Oh, I didn't know." It don't work like that. If you think that being gangster and having money is the same thing, it don't work like that. If you think that it's okay to rat in any situation, except for if it's your ops, or for me, but for the rest of them, it don't matter if it's your ops. It don't work like that. Once you put something in line, once there's rules to something and you agree to it, you have to abide by it and see it through. You can't then halfway through say, "Oh, I never thought it would happen to me, so now it's okay to change the situation or change." It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Stay true to the code. Stay true to what you've gotten yourself into, knowing ahead of time what to expect, or don't enter it at all. Until next time.
Like, share, subscribe to our channel at Cloes Couch. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you hit that notification bell for our next zesty topics. And
what you leaving people will take over?
He just said subscribe. Do everything.
Take us on, baby girl.
Create a username, password.
Peace.